Hi there, I'm Leah Armstrong, and I started Charmed Life in March 2020. My husband and I had been going through a rough time for about a year and a half. It was one of the best things that I've done in my life, in our life, and it totally changed everything around. We started like just before the pandemic started. And when everyone was going into this really, really stressful time, we had this like really like magic bubble around us, and all the stress that we had been experiencing over the year and a half previous sort of started to dissipate, and everything started to come together. It took about 6 weeks to really start seeing, like, it immediately you start to feel a little bit of the difference and stuff like that, and you just have to like go with like this blind, I'm gonna do it, and you just have to make that decision. Like, you have to make that decision to do it at least for 90 days. But you know, first you'll start to feel calmer within yourself. And I remember we were in Florida, and I'd be like, I'm not manifesting anything except these dolphins, which are beautiful, but like, that's not concrete. And my husband doesn't really believe it and stuff like that. And then we just started manifesting and manifesting and manifesting. And you know what? Within a few months, we had manifested, how long would it have? About 4 months, we had manifested an increase in our net worth just about $250,000. So that was amazing. And our cash flow started coming in, and lots of things within my health, which is one of the reasons why we were just so desperate, like, we're coming together. And I had lung tumors that all of a sudden now are disappearing and almost totally and completely gone, and the doctors have no clue why. They don't really understand, and they're disappearing without even any scar tissue. So there's no permanent, like, I had a lung tumor that was 6 by 4 centimeters in size, which is like a huge tumor. That's almost totally gone. Like, that's the last one to disappear. And I kept on like growing and disappearing, and then like growing more. None are, my last CT scan, none have been growing. So our just like my health has been improving. My connection to myself has been improving. My husband and I were never like, we've always been very connected and supportive of each other. And we never really feel like we need to, there's always room to work on each other, but there's nothing, we weren't really like, that was the one thing that was going really well in our life. That being said, like, our connection to each other has like deepened and grown, and we get to see all these like beautiful things blossoming from each other, which we get so excited about. Our kids were always happy, but I've been able to enjoy their happiness more, which is really an amazing thing, because I'm not worried about what if, am I doing a terrible job? What if? I'm just totally relaxed and enjoying and appreciating every moment. We had the most magical summer where we spent it mostly at the lake house, and I could be fully present because I wasn't like scared that something horrible would happen, because of everything that I had been learning, and the little bits, not little bits, big things, like $250,000. Well, and Indian net worth is like a huge thing in 4 months. And so, you know, as you start to see those changes, you start to trust more and more, and just really enjoy life. That little things like tasting food is even like sweeter and better, and our workouts are more quality, like everything. It's like it's like we just got like this vibrancy in our life.